Right as Tally finish. I don't know, probably 3 weeks, like that. I just haven't been streaming as much lately, you know. Time for raid testing tomorrow? Oh shit, I'm excited. Let's go see the DMG Discord. DMG. Alright, I will be doing the raid testing tomorrow. Because why not? Fuck it. Okay. Yo, good morning. Good morning. Why are there so many goddamn paladins in there? Still good morning. Be a good morning, even still. This new dungeon. I haven't done it yet. Have you done it, then? Yo, what up? Here to philosophize. Philosophize what? You done it on a 15? What do you think about it? Good, I think? Yeah, okay. I heard, like, I saw it on M0. I haven't done it, though. Is it about being the meta spec, or is it about being true to yourself? Well, listen, I'm just gonna say it. You can stick to whatever spec you enjoy and whatever is true to yourself. But you're not gonna be having any fun sitting in Dornagal, are you? You can only be having so much fun AFK in Dornagal. I looked at Boomy's breakdown. This dry thing's OP. Shut up. Don't talk. You're not speak. I'm not even playing that one right now. I'm playing the other one. I'm gonna fuck around with Loon's Chosen for a little bit. And then I'll try the Dryad one. What if I just really, really, really like sitting on the bench in Dornagal? Yeah. I mean, it's like I always say. World of Warcraft's an incredibly fun game to play. But it's really hard to play sometimes, particularly as a solo player. What's up, Terathal? Another player has left the instance. You can now leave without a penalty. I wonder if it's gonna get really obnoxious trying to remember that you need to FF out of dungeons as opposed to just fucking leaving. You already got one mark on the PC. Well, I think they're testing it, right? They're testing it. It should give you a captcha if you're trying to leave. If you're trying to leave a group mid dungeon, it should give you a captcha that you're trying to fill out, and on the captcha be like, "Are you sure you want to leave? Would you rather not request a forfeit vote?" Why do you think it'll get abused? Heraldry. Play League long enough. Yo, what up? No, Nerf doesn't do rate testing. I'm gonna go to DMG's rate testing though. Soft troll. I think that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I think the soft trolling is probably worse than just leaving the fucking dungeon, right? Do you think there's a chance that the meta will remain as is? The profile of the specs are hard to nerf? Absolutely not. I think there's not a chance in hell that the meta stays the same from the season next season. You say that profiles are hard to nerf? But realistically, it's all about just how much DPS the specs do. That's pretty much it. There's going to be a better specialization next season that does a little bit more DPS. And then everybody's going to be like, wow, that spec is OP because of X utility reason. And it's never because of X utility reason. It's always just because it does more damage than it did. Is it worse? Same result in the end, except you just won't leave? I think it would be worse, right? If you're getting trolled as opposed... it just feels worse, right? Right? If you throw up an FF vote no, that guy gets pissed and he starts trolling you, I mean, is that not... That would feel just worse. At least in my opinion. The Chipotle Burrito Bowl. Yep, that's a good comm. Make sure you get it with hot salsa. Leaving isn't nice, but who really cares the result? Yeah, I mean that's part of it. Yeah. I think God, I don't know if it I think a lot of people, whenever they get mad at leavers, they get mad at people who aren't smart about leaving, right? Whenever they leave a dungeon that's still timeable, they don't really get mad about somebody just... Like, very infrequently do you have somebody who's actually griefing, right? Whenever they're leaving your dungeon. Not that it's never happened in the history of ever. I mean, that would just be foolish to even say. I don't have Moonfire bound. I'm getting spam blue errors. Ay. This is so fucking chalked.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
I don't know why I don't have Moonfire bound. Turn off Lua errors. Wow. Fucking script. Console script errors 0. Alright, we're out of here. Boomkin's not looking so hot. Bang, reset the damage meter. Now I can't get made fun of. Actually, I'm reset after the fucking pull's over. Fuck it. Alright, now we reset the damage meter. Bang. There's a one button? Dude, I'm not using a fucking one button on the PTR.
The devourers seem to be coming from the annex. Stop them at the source so we can return.
I don't think that. What is his ability that he's trying to cast on me? Has my guy been spitting out Star Surges? I haven't really noticed. What the fuck is this ability that's on me? Oh, wait, he just spat out Star Surge. Trash isn't terrible. I didn't have any issue with that trash right there. How much damage does Star Surge do?
Look out!
Really?
It's coming up.
It did no damn. This shit sucks.
Calling more in.
When someone goes AFK, if the... Are you able to leave? There's a concern in false reporting. I mean, I don't know. I think that this is the first iteration of all of this stuff, and like, if this is why you're supposed to log on the PTR and give feedback on it.
Calling more in.
I think the fact that Sin's already been flagged as a lever, that was fucking funny as shit. Zorthus has also been marked as a lever. That is fucking funny. How many dungeons did he leave? Like, I just am, I'm wondering what the number is. Do I get my parents marked as levers? I think you report them to Child Protective Services. What if people just mark you as a leader because they don't like you play? That's not how that works. That's literally just not how it works. Alright, first off, these might seem to have like 4 times the amount of HP that they currently have. They die way too fast. It's not fair. It's not fair that other people can kill them instantly and I can't.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
I learned something new today. I assumed that it did damage. I didn't realize that it was going to insta-kill me, but I guess that makes sense. Don't get pulled in. It does damage. Okay, thank you. You've upgraded the Delve Belt above 691 this week? Yes. If you go talk to, what's that guy's name? Dagran. If you go talk to Dagran, he'll give you the quest to upgrade it. Yo, what's so spicy? How's it going, buddy? That was also needs 4 times the HP, yes? That's right. I'm with that. Oh, she does do this on 15. They couldn't kill the mites in time. That's good. That's good. Yeah, more of that. More of that. A wallet. I think I want to try Keeper of the Groves next. Do big fucking damage right here, though. Moonkin's garbage on the PTR, always is. Just terrible in PTR keys. It's just damage by T-Slow. No topping DPS. I'm gonna do no damage on the next pull. Probably. I have a Feral Druid that's literally getting out DPS by the tank. You think that there's... Like, what? What are we saying? I had somebody who literally just lost the tank on that pull. Like, what are we talking about? I'm in a group with AI generated players. Yeah, they're using the Mr. Beast thumbnail. Boomies can't be OP every season. Well, that's fine. Doesn't bother me. I'll play any fucking range, honestly. Do they change the way stops and kicks work back to the old way? That is unequivocally untrue. That is just not the truth. Moonkin, the moment that Moonkin doesn't do top tier AoE damage, it's no longer in the meta. That's pretty much it. It also brings Mark of the Wild, which is a little bit of a buffer, but if it's not doing top tier AoE damage, then it's not gonna be meta. That's pretty much it. It also literally could be it could get outclassed by any of the other druid specs, and in that case as well, like it's harder for it to be good.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually understand what the fuck these mobs did to me. The way their damage work scales well into high key since they ramp and they just keep damage until the pack dies. No. That's not how that. Why is there? Okay. That's definitely not how that works. How it works is like, it's not that Moonkin just gets better as the key goes up indefinitely. It's that Moonkin is just fucking unplayable in low level keys. That's literally just how it is. Blizzard doesn't look at low level keys and be like, you know what? We should balance Moonkin around the 5 keystone range. And then they scale out of control because Blizzard has balanced them around the 5 keystone range. They balance them around what high-end players are doing on the PTR, because you should be looking at what the best players are doing on a key level that has reasonable mob HP, because that's just generally how you should be looking to fucking balance the game. And so, of course, some things are going to be imbalanced at, like, the 7 keystone range, but, like, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, like if you try to balance Fury Warrior around the Fury Warrior Ret Paladin, if they're balanced around lower level keys, they're getting a minus 30% nerf. Like, the specs are broken. A bark. The pull is a tad bit aggressive. Yeah, that's what PTR is. Nobody really knew that was a little bit of aggressive pull. I actually don't know what these mobs are doing to me.
Survive.
Getting my ass eaten a little bit. My bad. I don't know why you turned out the one button you're blasting if you just kept it on. I actually don't know what... I genuinely have never any idea of what's going on whenever I turn on the one button mode. Like, the one button rotation, every single time it does anything, I just have next to no idea about what the fuck is happening. So, it's not a good way to learn or teach or anything, honestly. It's just... It's there as like a hand-holding measure for people who don't want to play the game. Like, for me, it's like, holy shit. Like, I never even know what ability it's pressing, which is... I think that's the most... I don't want to say concerning, but that's the most jank part, is like, it'll like, you'll be mashing the one button rotation, and every single time I see a spell fly out of my character, I'm just shocked at what it's pressed. At least on the boss. This guy's not active yet, right? Okay. Did not leave Dornagal. It always shows the wrong icon for you. I mean, it doesn't show the wrong icon for me. It's more just like I every single time it spits out an ability, I just get surprised. I think the rotation assist. I think the rotation assist is fantastic. Like, I don't think it's, I don't think everybody's gonna get value out of it or anything like that. And I would do a few updates to the rotation assist. But I actually think that the rotation assist is a step in the right direction. I think that what Hikili does that's correct, that the rotation assist should take notes from, is like, I think that the oh, this is the yeah, this, thinking about this. I think it should be attached to a different frame that's movable. What the fuck? And if the frame is movable, like, you could put it like in the middle of your screen, or you could utilize it as like a pseudo weak or a heads-up display style maneuver thing. And then it should also be able to tell you a couple of abilities preemptively, right, in advance. And I think that would be sweet. If it could just tell you a couple of abilities in advance and give you a movable frame, then we're talking. The one button rotation has the hidden brain GCD penalty if you actually try to look at the spell it's about to cast. Yeah, maybe. For me, the best thing that I ever did with the one button rotation is I literally just sat there. I tried to stop moving as much as possible because I'm not able to end up utilizing empty GCDs to be able to move. But most people don't play like that anyways, right? Most people just don't cast while they're moving as is. So that's like no diff for most people, at least how most people play the game. My buddy's bragging about how he did a key with you the other day. Oh shit. What level? Most people don't cast while they're moving. Yeah, most people don't cast while they're moving. Like if you'll watch it, I know like a lot of people will just like watch high-end players play a lot. Oh shit. 17, William. What do you recommend as a rotation helper? I've been using DPS max for years. I'm not sure it's helping too much. I would personally like, even if you just want to turn on the assisted highlight feature that's in game, I would read a guide, like any of the guides, like Icy Veins, Dreamgrove, Wowhead, and try to understand like why you're going to be pressing the buttons that you're pressing. And then, you know, if you use the just baseline assisted highlight feature, you then understand why you're pressing the buttons that you're pressing. Because something that people do a lot of times is they turn on a rotation helper add-on or whatever in absence of actually trying to learn their rotation. And I think that that's where a lot of people fall into trouble, where they're not actually improving, they're not actually able to get good because they don't know why they're pressing the buttons that they're pressing. They're just pressing what lights up. And I think that that kind of can create a reliance on it, but you never really know what you're going to be pressing, and you don't actively press a button next, right? Like, because a large part of World of Warcraft and being able to do DPS in World of Warcraft is a thing called spell queuing. And it's the ability to be able to preemptively press the next ability ahead of the one that you pressed previously. And so, like for me right here, I'm going to have Starfire queued up, and then it's immediately going to press Fury of Elune for me on a 0 GCD penalty. Whereas if you're pressing it every single time the assisted highlight feature lights up an ability on your bar, you're going to always be behind. And so having the ability to be able to, like, spell queuing everything and understanding where or what abilities the button should be looking to press next is like a pretty big deal. I don't think any of them... I've heard good things from Hikili. I've heard good things about the assist highlight feature. I don't think that either of them are particularly good, and I think they can create an unhealthy reliance on tools like that. But, no. I think if you're utilizing them the right way and trying to learn while utilizing them, it actually can be good. But if you're just reliant on them telling you what your rotation is, then it's going to be completely fucked. I have no idea this is Spark Unlock. Who's that tweet from? About a class breakdown? Wait, what do you mean a class breakdown? Bomb set really fucking hard. If you could explain a little bit further what you're referring to, I can probably answer. Having the tier set proc? Oh. Apparently 50% chance every single time you press Starfire. Can you explain how meld increases DPS on Moonkin? Well, right there I was melding because I was about to get melee to death by the pack, but it's Nature's Grace. So when Eclipse ends or when you enter combat, enter a dream state, reducing the cast on your next 2 Starfires or Wraths by 40%. And it's the entering combat thing. It's because of how like entering combat is coded with that. If you meld in the middle of combat on a trash pack, you just get the dream state buff immediately. Talking about Oh, I don't think that was a tweet. I think that we were talking about spell reflect. There was some spreadsheets I think that were shown, right? With Zephyr, spell reflect, feint. Because that was in relationship to the conversation about spell block, right? This motherfucking consume spirit do. I feel like I'm hitting into a DR on that guy. How would you recommend someone new start to get good at WoW? Play a lot. And if you think you play a lot, play a little bit more. I think learning with intent is also a key element of getting good at WoW. Like, don't just play the game to... Don't focus on just completing the challenge in front of you, although completing the challenge that's in front of you is a nice element. But play with intent, right? Like, play with the intent in the desire to get better. And, like, try to continue to grow as a player, as opposed to purely just very narrow focus of, like, all right, my intent is to time this next key. Because if you try to, like, become better as a player, long term, you're going to have better effects. It's going to yield better results if you're trying to, like, learn how to become a better player so you can time all the keys. It's like the teach a man to fish kind of idiom, where it's like, you give a man a fish, great, you fed him, but if you teach a man to fish, then you fed him for life. I'm using I almost said dynamite. Ammonite Void Core, which is like some oh my god, some like tier set style trinket that attaches to a weapon, and then the other one I was wearing is some bullshit on use trinket that does damage to me, but it gives me a lot of intellect, so I don't know, heal me, I guess. Diamantine? Is that the word? Oh yeah, there is a time. Why is it always so goddamn far? Let me just be in the middle of the boss. I'm gonna stamp roar here. Bang. Let's take this one first. I have a damage buff, right? Yeah, 30%. Damn, I actually kind of want to extend that as long as possible, huh? Like, you soak the first one instantly, and you try to pick up the second one as fast as possible, and you try to pick up the third one late. Wow, that's... I don't know about all that. Did they nerf the Burning Blossom 3% crit buff? I have no idea. I was using it yesterday. I don't think it was nerfed. Why? So I wait to pick this up until the next time that this beam is over top of it, right? So refresh the buff. Oh, I guess I... Wait, did I let one of my ads get hit by the fucking beam? Wait, what? Wait, I did it. What's the easiest way to copy your UI with the PTR? I can never figure out. I download an add-on called My Slot, and I find that to be the easiest. It doesn't copy over your full UI, but it copies over your keybinds and all your other bullshit. Action bars, stuff like that. Okay. Is it Year of the Spear yet? Soon. Probably a mage season if I had to wager a guess. It's always a mage season though. Does the Mythic Dungeon quest have to be the regular Mythic Dungeons? It could be M plus dungeons now. You see the leader systems on the PTR? I heard about it, yeah. Are you scaled item level? Yeah, you get scaled. I didn't see what we were scaled to, but yeah, you do get scaled. Okay, let me get my phone. $675? Wait, I'm getting scaled down? That's crazy. Oh, okay, 710. All right, I want to try Keeper. I don't even know what the Keeper Mythic Plus build is. Let me see. I had one on Wowhead. Because I simmed it at the very beginning of the patch. Let me see. What is the Keeper Mythic Plus build? Or really, what was the Keeper Mythic Plus build? Because I think that's like good enough that I don't really care too much. The calculator. Keeper the Grove Mythic Plus. It's yeah. Wow, this makes a lot of sense. Yeah, sure, whatever. Thoughts on the dungeon not pug friendly? I don't have an opinion on it yet. I don't have an opinion on it. Wait, what? It didn't let me import anything. What did I just do? I just create a new one? A fucking bot. An actual bot. I have no thoughts on it being pug friendly or not because I haven't done it enough. I don't see a reason that it's pug unfriendly. Somebody said that they thought there was too many casters in there, but I don't really feel like there was that many casters in there. Do we stand with DKs or we support crushing their union? I personally stand with Death Knights on their issue about grip not being a raid buff. But also at the same time, I'm down for Blizzard to make them utterly fucking worthless because I'm tired of them gripping all the mobs in raid. Like I want the mobs to just be spread. That's the way that Blizzard intended the mobs to be. So stop fucking gripping them. Stop fucking gripping them. I'm trying to pad. Like let me be. Yeah, Squishy did say he didn't think it was, but haven't done it enough to be able to form an opinion at all. Oh my god, it's Equinox Monk. That guy has me blocked on Twitter. That guy blocked me on Twitter because I laughed at his girlfriend whenever she was heavily inspired by other people's thumbnails. Yo, what's up, Trell? It's extremely straightforward. Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's the The reason that Floodgate... Okay, so I came into last season saying Floodgate and Priority of Sacred Flame were going to be very Pug unfriendly. Hold on.
Fucking Tettles. Fuck that guy.
Gosh. Griffin, thank you for gifting a sub to Trell. I made a video. Let me see if I can find the video. I made a video ranking all the dungeons in terms of Pug friendliness last season. And the reason that I ranked Priority of the Sacred Flame and Operation Floodgate so low is there's a couple of reasons. But a lot of it comes down to the fact that like really open wide dungeons that have a lot of options for routes and pulls that you can do but shouldn't do. Those kind of dungeons, those are really hard to do in a Pug, especially if you don't know that there are packs that will fucking kill you. Okay, here we go. Easiest and hardest dungeons to Pug in Season 2. And so, I mean, this is supposed to be for, like, early on, right? And I put Priority Sacred Flame and Operation Floodgate at the bottom, and I put Cinderbreed Meteor Light a little bit above that. And it's because, like, these two are really not particularly Pug-friendly. It was more like these are, like, Z tier, than everything else was kind of easier. I think I probably, like... I might have sold Dark Flame Cleft a little bit under, because I knew that the timer was easy, but I didn't realize how easy the timer was. But I feel like this is actually largely pretty correct. And then I had Motherload low because I expected people to not actually do the skip at the very beginning, which people didn't do for a while, and then eventually they started doing it because it was fucking broken. Trell, what did you end up thinking about the Brewmaster changes? I saw some people saying that they weren't enough. They played any hour? No, not really. I haven't seen any, but I saw some people saying some stuff about the Brewmaster changes. Dorky was like pretty down on them, but then now was like pretty up on the Brewmaster changes, but neither of them, I would say, play Brewmaster a ton. I think Larold was bitching about them, but I don't really understand what... I feel like what he was saying about Brewmaster was like kind of whining about them not being OP or something. Where did he... I swear he fucking tweeted this shit. Maybe I'm making shit up. Maybe it wasn't Larold. Maybe it was somebody else. Gift of the Ox is broken? Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. But the stuff that I saw from Larold, he was basically just saying that he thought that... He was just being like, these Brewmaster changes aren't enough. If you want a Brewmaster to be the best, it's not going to be. In fact, just play Warrior or something. I was just like, what the... It felt very much was like it wasn't actually critiquing what the Brewmaster changes were, instead just complaining that they weren't going to be the best or something. I think Brewmaster have to be more OP than any tank in history of Mythic Plus to actually get a bunch of people to play. It's not a popular spec. I mean, a bunch is kind of subjective, right? You'll get the best players to reroll to it if it's good. If it's the best tank, it's just the best tank. I mean, there's not really... People will play it. There's no ill feelings towards Brewmaster mode. It's just it's never been the best tank in Mythic Plus, so people didn't play it. Pretty much it. Well, yeah, I mean, tank and healer are kind of this weird situation where there's arguably less room for you to play an off-meta spec of a tank or a healer because you only get one of them in a dungeon, right? So the opportunity for you to play an off-meta one, it is worse. Now, I will say that I think tanking as a role is... You should just play with the best available player. Because you'll be able to make shit happen with the best available player. Like, it doesn't really matter what fucking spec they're playing. But, like, high-end players, of course, who are very meta-driven and meta-focused, they'll re-roll to whatever's the best. Isn't it rough to play with the tank without AoE interrupt? No, not really. I don't know. I've played many seasons with the tank without an AoE interrupt. Knock up on a 3-minute CD is pretty worthless. Wait, what spec? It has the 6 points for a button I still don't really want to press. Demon Hunter isn't the best. I'm hard Demon Hunter. I like playing with Demon Hunter as a DPS personally. Demon Hunter and DK are my favorite tanks to play with. But ooh. There's a knock up on a 3-minute cooldown. Oh, all that. I think if Brewmaster's the best tank at the highest keys, it's usually OP at the 10 to 12 level, which will result in a nerf. I think that Blizzard... does not balance this game around any specific key level. They balance the game off based off of community perception for Mythic Plus. They don't balance it all. I don't think they're balancing it off of data for Mythic Plus. I think they're balancing it off of the vibes. It is Raid that keeps Brew terrible in Mythic Plus. Well, yeah, I mean, that's because Stagger is fucking broken in Raid. Yeah, I mean, Stagger is ultimately just really fun. Because the issue is if Stagger's too good in Raid, I mean, this is the theory behind it. If Stagger's too good in Raid, then Brewmaster's a likely candidate to be able to one-tank every boss. Which, you know, it kind of makes me roll my eyes a little bit, because it's like... works. Also, there's no tank survivability checks in Mythic in Raid, be fucking serious. Like... tank survivability checks in Raid aren't really fucking thing. Like, you just... tank the fucking boss, like, taunt at the right time. Like, there's no... Yeah, they balance Mythic Plus a lot off vibes. I think it's pretty clear that long-term, Blizzard has basically balanced DPS specializations off of raid performance in Warcraft logs and not theoretics. And then in Mythic Plus, they're balancing it off of what is the best specialization and then trying to give them a very light tap of an AoE nerf to make sure that the spec is not, like, in shambles. Are you ready for 2 months of the first message? People asking what's the meta? Absolutely. That means that my channel's still growing. That's good. That's good news. The brew team time to Darkflame plus 22. I think that a lot of people think that Brewmaster could, in theory, be the second best tank this season. I think conventional wisdom would say it's probably Prot Warrior. But there's a lot of people that say second best tank this season's Brewmaster Monk. They at least made Ox more sturdy, which is a good change though. Credit where it's due. Yeah, I think that, like, here's the thing is, like, ideally the meta swings enough where every single specialization at least has their time in the sun eventually. You know, I think it really sucks if your spec feels like it's, like, forever doomed and there's no, like, recourse, right? Like, I think Elisham for a long time was kind of in this boat where it was just, like, perennially dog shit. And I think right now, if you're playing Brewmaster Monk, sure, you might be upset that Vintage Demon Hunter is more popular and better. But Like if you were truly playing Brewmaster Monk this season, you could only be like realistically like so. Oh my god, Greg Shaman. You'd only be like so mad about it.
Fucking Tettles, fuck that guy.
As a brew player, I feel neglected.
Feel neglected. Yeah, I mean I understand why you feel neglected. Though this shit sucks ass. What's the meta gonna be like at 13.1? I want to say reroll now. I'm working on it. Hold on, I'm still cooking. But I think like the thing is if you're so meta driven, you just need to care a lot less about what individual spec you're playing.
Fucking Tettles, fuck
And
that
just
guy.
reroll. Yo, Briefy 999. Thank you for the sub. Welcome. And I think if you're I think if you're content on playing one specialization or whatever, maining in one spec, that's totally fine. I wouldn't worry about. I wouldn't really worry about the meta then. I would just enjoy what I'm playing. Wouldn't really think about it too much, right? Try to make the because like people describe this. People are very all or nothing, right? In this game, at least. In life, too. But, you know, in this game, people are very all or nothing. Where it's either, I'm playing 100% meta, or I'm not playing at all. And it doesn't really have to be like that, right? You can try to make the best situation out of your situation. It doesn't have to be, you know, this all or nothing situation where I'm only playing 100% meta specializations, or I'm not playing at all. You can just, you know, be the best player you can be. I don't know who this is. This is somebody that Greg knows. The Brew have his time in the limelight? Yeah, I mean, Brewmaster might have his time in the limelight at some point, right? If you want a one trick, make some friends so you don't care about invites. Yeah, I mean that's a good way of looking at it. You guys got a spot for DPS? Looks like a yes. I'll never understand the meta thing. Meta's only necessary whenever you go for literally rank 1. But here's the thing, is that meta is easier at all levels, right? There's a reason that it's a meta. First and foremost, it's easier on a strategic level. It's easier to copy the top groups and do exactly what they're doing and just copy paste their strategies into your dungeon and not really think about it too much. That makes the learning process easier on a fundamental level. There's also reasons that these specializations are meta. It's because they either do more DPS, have more required utility. There's very little required utility. They typically do a little bit more DPS or have some effect that makes them a better, and the comp cohesively works together. There's a reason that it's a meta though. It's because it is the best thing that you can be doing, and it makes playing the game just at every single level just a little bit easier. And that does add up. But I mean, Greg DM'd Growl, like this Greg. He was tanking on his Vengeance Demon Hunter. He goes, yeah, I started just inviting triple Ret Paladin and Resto Shaman to my keys. And he's like, the success rate that I was having would surprise you, right? Like, that's what he's saying. He's like, it was surprisingly successful. You would hear triple Ret Paladin, Resto Shaman, Vengeance Demon Hunter, and think that comp is dog shit, and he was timing 19s with them. It's like, that's definitely less bad than I would have initially anticipated, right? I don't think I have a... I think the thing with... Wait, is Revitha logging in? Oh, it says my... Right. Having VDH is just easier than having most other tanks. So yeah, and I mean it's not that it's impossible to play with other tanks. It's just that it's easier. There's reasons that it's easier, right? It doesn't die as often. It has a cheat death. And the CC is like pretty noticeably like very good. Whereas last season, it was really hard to play with the Vintage Demon Hunter because they fucking died. And their CC didn't fucking matter because you needed a paladin to kick. You need a paladin. You wanted a paladin to be able to kick every goddamn mob on cooldown. And it's not that it's impossible. People said last season that I don't think I have you on B tag. What are the chances that Boomy's meta next season? I don't know, probably like same chance that it has to be meta every single season. Probably like 10%, something like that. It's had a pretty good streak the last couple of patches in Mythic Plus, where Dragonflight Season 1 it was good. Dragonflight Season Season 3 was good, I would say. It was probably part of the highest DPS composition, but it wasn't part of the best composition in Season 3. But it was good in Dragonflight Season 3. It was good in War Within Season 1 after the rework, and it was good again in War Within Season 2. So out of the last, like, 6 seasons, it's been pretty good in, like, 4 of them. So, and it's, like, pretty high success rate. But that can all change at the snap of a finger if Blizzard just decides to make it bad. Not really... There's no predicting the future. It's not deterministic like that. It's kind of like gambling, right? The odds didn't know, the dice didn't know about what you rolled the last time you rolled the die. The coin didn't know whether or not you flipped heads or tails the last time. It doesn't really matter. It does take forever to get by when you're playing. Yes. And that's part of the problem that I think fucking sucks, right? And that's what I was saying earlier about it's less about, playing specs that are meta, but it's more about like it's like really hard to play the game. Like the game is great to play, but it's hard to play the game. Especially if you're not playing something that's meta. How's been feeling PTR? I haven't really played too much. I haven't played enough to be able to give an honest assessment. Honestly, fuck it. I'm down for another Druid spec. Good comms. The Mana Forge Omega fight? Yeah, this is how big the Mana Forge Omega fight's gonna be. This big. That's a big boss. It's a behemoth. And we're doing a 15. I don't know what the fuck's about to go down here. What are the chances for a new Demon Hunter spec? I don't know. That's why I keep asking Squishy about it every single week. That guy kind of knew about Aug Evoker before it came out due to like data mining and lore implications and stuff like that. I would say that I was thinking about it a little bit more the other day, and I feel like it's a little bit lower than a lot of other people think. I feel like it's because why would you put it in a 0.5 patch at the very end of an expansion? That's kind of question one. Doesn't that seem a little bit weird? Why wouldn't you just do it at the very beginning of the next expansion? That kind of makes more sense. The second thing is like, are you really going to add a new fucking hero talent randomly to Havoc or to Demon Hunter just in general? In the middle of the season, doesn't that sound like really strange? Like if it's gonna happen, surely it would happen like at the very beginning of next expansion. It wouldn't happen on a 0.5 patch, right? Same thing happened with Aug, but it wasn't the end of an expansion, right? Same thing happened with Aug in the middle of an expansion. The Aug stuff happened in 11.1.5, not 10.1.5, not 10.2.5. To tune it decently for the new expansion with actual data, but I mean that's not true. That's not how that works. They'll tune it based off of what it's doing on the beta with people playing it or people not playing it. If it's actually a new specialization, right? Oh my god, Drogo M. Oh my god, is Charles still here? Holy moly, we got Drogo M. Plan. Yo. G Surge. Yeah, we gotta have this high tolerance thing. I remember when this was broken. And by broken, I mean it was really good in BFA Season 3. And then, and then Brewmaster has been played since, basically. Let's do Dungeon. I only played it once. I thought it was pretty good. No real complaints. But I haven't really... I wouldn't say I've tested enough to give, like... to formulate, like, solid thoughts on it. You think Blizzard's doing the whole third Demon Hunter Spec thing on purpose to keep the game in the conversation? I don't know. I think that Blizzard likes to just, like, cook sometimes, right? And they like to fuck around, and they like to do some, like, fun lore stuff, or... Honestly, it might just be conjecture from the community. It might not even be, like, an actual thing. It might just literally be conjecture. Yeah, 6 years ago. Yeah, 6 years ago. I don't know. It would be cool if they got a new spec, though. That would be kind of sweet, no? I don't really think about it. I think for me, I don't take such a critical and how would I describe it? For a while, I took a pretty negative attitude to things, and I was very cynical. But as time has gone on, I tried to like not really think about it too much in terms of like being overly critical. I'll give feedback whenever I feel like giving feedback is appropriate and stuff like that. But I try to not be like overly cynical and critical whenever it doesn't make sense. Because at the end of the day, it's just a video game, and I think that like the best way I approach it is like, am I having fun? And whenever I approach it just like through the lens of am I having fun, then it kind of creates a different dynamic. It's like if you're watching a movie or something like that, and somebody tells you to criticize the movie or give your thoughts on the movie, it's very different than if you're just sitting there without any expectations and you're just like, yeah, this is like for fun, right? Like this is a fun movie. And like for me, it's just like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Blizzard's definitely not trying to drive conversation. They're just trying to create a good game, right? What's the other meta looking like next season? Nobody fucking knows. When do you think Tinker's coming? Soon. Tinker's coming and it's going to revive PvP. Oh, what's Kennex doing? Hold on. I gotta see what he's playing.
Do you have any news?
Can't target him. Constantly playing. Don't leave. It's my Keeper of the Grove with Convoke. He's playing some single turret build. Okay. I want to see what he's doing. Bard. You fucking Bard. That'd be based. Dude, wouldn't it be sweet if like there is a new Demon Hunter spec and it's a ranged Demon Hunter? That'd be badass. Alright, DXM is coming. Alright, bet. Legion Remix? Oh, fuck. Hold on, now you're cooking. Now, baby, you're on to something. Legion Remix. That would be a fucking crazy thing. I mean, I could believe that, actually. No, they confirmed Legion Remix, but they didn't confirm there was a new demon or Spec. What's your prediction for title? Probably 3,800. SXN. Yo, what up? What's up, Yuna? Have you done a bunch of PTR keys, buddy? She's for the race to world last? No. Have you had a chance to play with Keeper of the Grove yet? I hit dummies with it earlier. I haven't played it in Mythic Plus. I did the first dungeon. I've done one dungeon so far, and I played Illusion's Chosen. Now I snagged some Keeper. I snagged a Keeper of the Grove build up. I'm just like gonna fuck around with it.
Fucking Tettles. Fuck that guy.
Welcome back, Sense. How's Keeper of the Grove playstyle differ? I will not speak. Yeah, oh, what's up, Greg?
Yo.
Oh shoot, he put
Yo.
oh so fast.
Yeah, I did a pull timer.
Apparently, Sin and Zorthas already have lever flags on their characters. Abandoning dungeons.
Impossible.
I think that you're just like leaving dungeons without throwing up the abandoned vote. They're just getting marked.
Oh, I see.
Holy shit, you guys got
okay.
the destroyer. Oh no.
And, oh, you didn't pull that? Okay,
I was
that makes
letting
sense.
him walk into us soon.
I did a 0.5 damage lava lash to him.
I'm also kind of lagged, but it was I'll let him walk in a little bit while I take the far back.
These gorge casts are quite often.
Yep.
I think it's a 2 melee.
Which is the mob that bursts?
You scaled to 710.
The mites.
The might.
Back in Shadowlands, whatever that dungeon was called, the other Venthir dungeon that was in the halls.
Yeah, Single Depths.
What the?
Yeah, those mites. Those mites.
The ones that you pulled into the first boss.
Yep.
Yeah, you're scaled to 710 right now.
Oh, is that?
They're out to
What?
get you, Greg.
Oh, that was the cast. Okay.
Stun one, I don't have the stop the other one.
I didn't get word. Knock.
Kick this one.
Yeah, I'll push still.
Yikes, that fucking hurt.
That that gorge cast does hurt.
Bursting.
Oh god, you're
Isn't
right.
there
It is
trinkets?
bursting.
I haven't really looked at them too much. There's some interesting ones here. Giga Zap Trinket pull out combat mobs? I fucking hope not. Shouldn't. It does this grief, no? How are the Havoc tier sets, Rivitha?
Very fucking strong. But my setup isn't good on the PTR, so I probably can't do as much as I normally do. They are both insanely strong to the point where, I don't know. I think only a Vengeance thing could probably keep aggro off a Havoc DPS. Like if we went full out
damage. Prop Pally does a lot of damage.
Ooh, that's good to know then.
You see
I
that
like
shit?
playing with Prop Paladins.
Mm.
The funnel on the Havoc tier set is probably better than Arcane's funnel, I think. But I don't know. Arcane's tier set is also like really insane.
Look out!
I was talking to Ari about it.
Coming up.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about me. Listen, I'm just working. I'm out here working.
Can you guys stand under the boss when the little ads come out here?
All right, this is it. This is it. Nobody, don't fucking speak. Nobody say anything. All right, don't talk. Yeah, Moonkin's tier sets are well balanced, I think.
Good.
I hit 140 million Star Surge on the fucking Gorger in that last pull. And one shot him randomly.
I believe it is an
It's a large
intentional
number.
post. Oh god.
Some of these might jump into the boss.
Yep.
Okay. He ate one, I think.
What did he?
I feared the other
There's,
sets.
there's still one alive.
Oh, he can eat the ones from the old sets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to kill. There, he's gonna eat these three.
Yeah,
No,
we
no,
have to kill them.
I can push the... Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no, you can't fear them. You gotta, yeah. Gotta
Okay.
kill him.
Well, now he's got 3
He
stacks
just
of...
healed like 20%.
Yeah, he's got 3 stacks of buff.
And
I don't love this mechanic, personally. Goddamn ass.
I don't like this. Either the mics need to have reduced health or the I don't know. Something
I
else
think
that
it's
will
also
change a
the
little
way
bit.
that they keep fucking leaping around the room is so annoying. Using the 1-button rotation here, I fucking should, though. Be a good comp. The tier sets are really sweet for Moonkin.
You think this is a Lust Angle boss?
Probably not, since this would be like, what, 5 minutes into the
I think
dungeon?
so.
5
It's a 31-minute key, and I think you just lost the boss. Because we could have skipped this phase, probably.
You waving 3. No, they're all dead.
I have damage for the ads this time.
Holy shit. Greg had damage for the ads. How about that?
Oh no, shit, I can't fucking stand in the puddle.
It was a
Doing
pri-
damage.
It's a primordial storm, bro. It's over for the mobs. Did they nerf the enhancement shaman set last night, right?
Is that true?
I think before the PTR went up, it was nerfed.
Yeah. The Stormbringer one.
It was on the notes, at least.
Yeah. The Stormbringer one was... I think that Stormbringer one also for Ellie is insane. I mean, single target not looking so good. I mean, that fight is... You
Toes
could...
almost got smacked.
I'm not really sure you could design a worse fight for me. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Lowing stuff? I have no. I don't know. Does Ursol's work on them?
On the what?
Like, does like Ursol's work on them?
Yeah.
Whatever the sucky thing is. I don't know. Maybe that's the play. I've tried purging the shield. It can't be purged, which is so weird. I don't know why I would make this thing anything.
You
Kill
stopped,
Skull. He's gonna
yes.
start
Star
fucking.
Surging? Star Surging him? I don't know about all this, guys.
Where'd these two come from?
To the left.
How did you have 3 Oxes out there on the boss, Drogo?
Don't worry about it, bro.
Trell noticed
I'm
and he
so
was
grateful.
asking.
Who?
Trell was like, how do you have 3 Daves?
Oh, I have an army of boxes, bro.
Oh my god, the
Just
army.
Look at right here. You'll notice something crazy.
It looks like we got a lot of lightning dogs. I'm noticing. Oh my god, there's a bunch of, that's a lot of stomps.
All you hear is my ox is going crazy.
No. Okay, Farstalker's Leap plus Unstable Core. That's tough.
I genuinely don't have enough haste to use my tier set to the best. I'd never thought this would be possible.
You look like we're gonna pull these guys, so I'm over here now. Taught him. Boom.
Oh, you say you can't trust Moonkins. What do I do?
I should
Exist.
pull those guys, huh?
You know what? Actually, you're onto
Yeah,
something.
let's go pull them.
Fuck up the sentinel.
Nice. I was gonna dodge that anyway. Holy shit, we deleted that one. Like,
Wait,
what
I want to
was
see
that?
I want to see the sentinel damage. I actually want to see sentinel damage.
What was that? That one didn't even get a slash off, I think.
I don't know. The moment I looked at Corwin, I
Oh
just
shit! I don't know. Oh fuck, that's fun. Oh fuck.
Well, Portia's in my stream saying, I think you have bugged oxes. No, bro, this is intended. I'm just the only one testing this
Oh
build.
shit. Look, I got a BS by Rabbit though, it's fine. Oh fuck.
Why do they
Okay,
like, dude? They
I wish
jump
to live.
instantly. They jump instantly. So like, if you're the one that pulls them or anything, then yeah. These are like the mobs in
Guys from
Dawnbreaker.
Dawnbreaker.
Yeah, yeah. I think I pulled with like a mid-air cake smash, and it's like the same thing.
Sorcerer's getting nerfed. I don't know why. I'm losing. Like I'm losing the fucking Illidan and Thrall. Got nothing to do with me. That was just fucking sweet.
Let me grab these guys.
Ah. I'm having fun. This is fun actually. I only have some prio damage too. This is great.
We have 4 Farstalkers plus a Sentinel. I will be lusting.
I got X.
I do not have Star Surges for this one.
Dude, get one each. Easy.
Yeah, I'm Star.
I stopped that one because the was going off.
I kicked the
The one right here. That one.
Kicking this on me.
I've Beam in 3. Seen that one? It's on Greg.
X.
Uh-oh. Going off.
Kicking the one on me. It's good tech.
I keep going into fucking solar.
Okay, I got an Ascendance proc very late. Not the best timing.
All good. Let me grab
gonna
this
pull up?
flower pack first.
It's arcing zapping from downtown Greg.
kicked it.
Like that.
I can't kick the
Holy shit. We lived. All good. I sweep melee. It's the year of the ox, baby.
Oh, excellent.
Is there a quick way to buy all your discs on the PTR? I'm stuck with fucking charge, whatever that thing's called.
I think there might be.
I just character copied my guy over, and he had the right
I
one.
just have 5 oxes out permanently. All good.
Issue is I character copied my
I'm
guy.
live on the
We could
PTR I
go
did
on
earlier,
a charge
yeah.
build,
With the Loon's
so
Chosen
I'll
build.
have to character copy him again at some point later.
That
Oh,
Deacon
okay.
Druid damage, you were doing more with one button. Alright. Alright. I don't know why I'm under attack.
Bang.
Vegan. Yeah, so what if I don't eat meat? Wish Vegan actually converted me through his Twitter activism campaigns. Everything that he was saying was just making a lot of sense. Rescue wraps? I think you can get them if you're doing the campaign.
Is it always the spot?
I'm not actually sure.
Looks like
I think
always
so.
is.
I simply wish
Oh,
you
yeah.
lasted a little longer.
I think you guys just go through the boss and then off the boss. You don't need to hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
just go through the boss and get off of him.
Got cables by chance? Anyone?
I don't have.
I do. I'll do it after the burn phase.
But, okay, so
Okay.
whenever you say
Sure thing.
whenever you say through the boss and off the boss, what do you mean?
Like if you get square, go to triangle.
Okay, I have
Don't
10 more
just- don't
seconds of
just-
ascendance.
Don't just be at triangle on
Well-
the opposite side of the boss.
Yeah, I mean, look at how far I was away from the boss and it still fucking killed me.
You got hit by someone else's though because they were on the
Oh.
boss.
Maybe it did get it, so.
I don't have defensive for this. Scared.
You have a
That
Blue.dev
one's-
promo? I'm trying to come up. Dude, I fucking wish. Bruce streaming? I think Drogo is streaming, yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Why did I just drop it
You
over
want
here?
to stack
You wanna-
those?
Yeah, it's the...
I can go over and Todd his when we kill this one.
I simply wish.
Good night.
Oh, that's my bad. I deserve to die.
So see mine, it's going to go through the boss. Like, I don't want to hit anybody
You think Keeper's
except
better?
the boss with it.
Probably. It's current
And I got
iteration,
an ascendance
probably.
proc. Let's fucking go.
Would Walker be decent? Nobody. I don't know. Is dungeon fun so far? I think it's okay. I enjoy just like learning.
No damage for this base. Probably.
I don't think anybody knows what's like good or OP yet.
I feel like on this one you want to go to the thing. By the way, this one.
You,
I'll do that as long as it's a melee range.
Yeah, that one doesn't need to go through the boss, is what I'm saying. But like, if you're a ranged character and you see where that one's going, you just go to it. I think.
One or two specks of blood
I'm
run
dead.
out of the water.
Get him.
trying.
Yeah, I'd use some buttons there.
Specs do that all the time
I
in
think I get
testing.
how
They're
that
not
works
always
now.
like that OP.
You just have to like make sure your strike doesn't go through anyone, and you have to just move after your strike is done.
I assume that it's worth it to swap to the spirit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
If the main mob gets like 2 ticks of the shield off, then it's really
Oh, it's
you just single targeting for a while.
oh shit! It consumes it based on time active. I see. Like a full cast thing.
Yeah.
Sense.
It just gets it's
Oh,
the
shit,
highest
I think
HP
so.
mob gets like a 20% absorb every time. Do Ritualist cast?
Probably.
Oh, I crashed. Next game. Hold on.
I can shadow the conduit from here? What the fuck?
What does that mean?
is that?
Shadow the.
Nice.
How can you shadow the conduit?
I'm tall.
Click on that thing.
It's on the pack.
Wait, you just stunned them. That's crazy.
Oh, fuck. I can't tell if I'm in combat or not. I'm not in combat. I'm not in combat.
Oh yeah, it's stunned for like 10 seconds.
Oh.
That's crazy. How did you do that?
There's an extra
What
action
skill
bar.
did you need?
Oh, is it in... There's no way it's an enchanting thing, right?
I don't
I'm
have
enchanting, but I only have one skill in enchanting.
That's fucking funny.
Are we back? Are we
What-
back?
Yeah.
What do you guys think of this route for this place?
Here comes.
Dude, is there anything in here I can just target that doesn't run away?
I think that the leaping stuff is some nonsense.
I think we all need to play in here, like in the stairs. And
Yeah,
they're literally jumping out the top.
Yeah.
You know what? I gotta find some spots. I need to find some spots I can
What
stand
about
in.
that big circle though? What the fuck?
I need like
that big
an
circle, man.
Aug Evoker to rescue me on top of a fucking house or something.
But the creepers hurt. Wow. The big purple beetle looking thing hurts a lot.
The dungeon's kind of cool. Apparently there's bubbles in the last boss room.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Okay.
Same mob, like does some similar-ish abilities. Apparently this guy, like, bubbles on fucking crack.
I would
Oh,
not.
that guy
be
needs a
able to-
kick too, bro. Fuck, bro.
Aimed him.
Everything just needs a kick.
Big damage to the ritualist here.
Got a couple procs here.
Yep. Kill the ritualist.
Well, I've only done this dungeon like 3 times, so no idea about route.
This is
No.
my first time doing it with like real humans.
I don't even think you can bevel these guys. Can you?
We have lust.
La la.
Okay.
Kill skull.
Kick that one.
Kill the
I'll sweep these.
Okay, we gotta bring it over to it.
Okay. Bring one caster over to the other one.
Okay.
A little longer.
Okay.
I got insta-killed by an arcing zap.
Okay, I think it's CC, one of them, maybe.
Erratic ritual. Arcane energy. What the fuck?
I look like the only one to be alive right now.
Oh, fantastic. I crashed.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot. People are just crashing nonstop.
7-10 item
I'll
level.
wait for
And
Riz.
yeah, I'm still wearing
Yeah, I
a
don't
CT
think these
belt.
guys, because it's just a caster.
I just crashed now too. That's what the fuck.
Apparently I think it's that spot in the dungeon.
Oh, actually, it's only 3 casters.
I think the ritualist is a spam caster. The far, what is he called?
I think we
Far
can
stalker
double it.
has a 24-second cooldown, and the pack speakers each have a bolt as well.
I would CC that one.
And then we need one range kick on
I mean, it's a PTR.
the far stalker,
I'm not
and
really
then we can do
super shocked
2
that
on
it's like that.
each pack speaker.
Yeah. Wait for them to...
Greg, are you the only one who hasn't crashed yet so far?
Yeah, I haven't crashed yet.
Yeah, let's pray that stands.
Greg doesn't play with add-ons.
These guys actually.
Dude, I've got my full elf set up right now. I have like basically my full UI.
Would it
It's
be
nice.
would it be fucking funny if you just like, yeah, I just played daddy.
All right, no, I'm back.
Like, yep.
Alright.
Shouldn't we should also
First
channel the
one.
totem, right?
It gives us haste or
It's
some
not
shit,
what
doesn't
sound-
it?
haste and a damage buff, I thought, right?
I think so. No, it's just the dungeon. The dungeon's crashing people. It has nothing to do with add-ons or anything else. Well,
honestly,
I doubt add-ons make it better, but it's not an add-ons thing. It's like a game thing.
Cool.
New tier. Loon's Chosen felt
Feel the
pretty.
spirit.
Yeah.
Loon's Chosen felt pretty negligible. Keeper of the Grove feels fucking crazy. No. Or doesn't have cheat death up. Well, there's a cheat death trinket this season, isn't there?
It's so bad. Don't. I don't think
Oh
anyone's gonna
my!
actually run it.
What?
Is
These
actually-
mobs are so annoying. How they just run away and blink on people.
It's like a worse version of Purg, which is I don't even know how they managed to make one thing something like that.
Oh, I don't think many think. I don't know if anyone's actually gonna run that cheat death trinket.
I hard doubt it. It's I don't know how they made
You
it
just-
worse. That
You
version
just lose too much because trinkets are so strong. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
what
imagine
makes
running
sense.
it.
Wait, is anyone logging this by chance? Or do logs even work if you crash?
Where I crashed, my details reset. But
Yeah.
I think it's the spread one here. Good luck seeing where your guy is. Found it?
you know, in the intermission, you're supposed to get one clone at a time. It's the one that's in the front, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've had quite a lot of ascendance uptime so far.
Yeah, I
That's
can
really
tell.
cool. I have quite a lot of oxes up. You want to see my army of oxes? They're right there.
I definitely did not get the one that was in.
Okay, I'm fucking trapped.
Petals.
Apparently, if you don't soak the one that's in the frontal first, it puts the fattest fucking dot of all time
Yeah.
on you.
Oh yeah. You gotta get the
Yeah,
one
and
that-
it's like minus 30% haste.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, instead of
I
10%
think I can res
damage
you.
each buff.
I got you.
Resident just like doesn't want like one shot you or some shit.
Oh, you're dead. Oh, I thought you were so dead.
I mean, I basically one shot too. I think.
There's no living.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, well, that was just the weirdest arrangement ever.
I think if you full extend that last clone into that one, I think there's a chance you might be able to make it all the way to this next one and just like extend the damage amp. Actually, never mind. There's no way.
Probably.
Nah, it's too long.
I don't think so.
I think it's
I extended the line into the circle one and got a 2-stack off of that. But I think you can always do that.
Seems like clockwise works as well as a rule in the first one.
Am I crazy or does this buff not refresh itself?
What do you mean?
I think I had 3 stacks there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you go to 3,
No, no.
and doing it one at a time
Max,
makes
yeah.
it so you have it for longer.
Okay, I'm just
You
underestimating the
definitely don't want to
duration.
get all 3 insta.
Yeah, if you just like let the frontal tell you which one to pick up, and that's a good way to do it because it can only cover one at a time.
Off at 1%. Oh well.
oh. With the
But
abandoned.
my detail says I did more damage than Titles.
I have to get full count here, or else it won't go on my
Okay.
score sheet.
There was always the great
Pulling this creeper.
to save Caress.
I thought you said there was like a worse version of bubbles in this place.
That's what that mob is. I'm
No?
pretty sure that creeper.
No, that guy is fine.
Dude, that
This
guy
is
is,
not-
is
this-
Oh, that
Sand
guy?
Queen and a mini boss from theater at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, it's that.
Yeah.
It's that one. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What is, yeah. Can we see it?
I think that's
I don't
the mob that like if you accidentally pull it, you just die.
Why would they make such a thing? It's like,
Soon,
what is
since
the purpose of this thing? It is coming right towards us. It is.
was
Yeah,
I mean, it's
oh
like
my
the-
God.
The big worm in Dune, you know, it's just like, oh shit. It's like, or the Fell Reaver. It's like a Fell Reaver. Like, oh man, it's coming. Run away.
Wait, it's gone. It's gone. That's crazy.
I just don't want to DC one time.
Yo, Greg, do you have my breakdown by chance?
Yeah. It is 15% Fury of the Eldrachi, 13.4% Soul
just
Scarred,
get this
Wounded
thing
Quarry
down.
11.1. No, you just gotta memorize it.
write this out. Write that out. Write that out.
That down.
Clip it. Just clip it.
Thank you.
Damn, Moonkin is above. Yeah, damn, Moonkin is some fucking beans.
Is there a way to like leave this dungeon? Because another player has left the instance. You can now leave without a penalty. Holy shit! Someone's a leaver.
Pretty sure just spams that. There goes Brewmaster's Magheart Orc. What the fuck?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it was a Windwalker. It's fun.
How's Brewmaster, bro?
I like it. I get nerfed.
Is it OP?
I don't know. I felt pretty tanky. Like I'll feel more tanky with Rest of Druid Disc Priest though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're not gonna be able to
Like,
die.
my health bar does go down, but very slowly, and then like I can't really like this tank never fully pushes its health by itself.
So we were saying
So,
that
like,
Gift of the
it
Ox
needs
isn't
to-
working right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it's intended to work, but it is bugged. Like instead of getting
Yeah.
CDR'd by a minute, it's supposed to be a proc of Nijao. So I don't know if I'm supposed to have multiple out or not, but it's CDRing by a minute every time it procs.
That's why you got so many goddamn Ox.
But I also don't know if he's actually like doing a whole lot. I mean, it's like it shows that his stomp is doing a lot, but I feel like that's gonna be normal. The stomp is like
I'm just testing out stuff. I don't know. Keep the
from
grip
the
is good.
proc, anyways. We'll see.
We got a vault. What do we think's in here? Anything good?
Dude, they buffed Trank. It's an actual healing cooldown now.
Your
No
Rescue Wraps?
shot.
No.
I thought it was the same in 5-man, but buffed in Rit. Or
No,
is
they
it
just
reverse?
no. It's they doubled it again. it scales harder in raid. Like it gets slower more in raid. I think.
But you can talk to the Torn dude
But
and get.
it's
Hold on.
just a
You don't have to do the
healing
campaign
cooldown
anymore.
still, like a flat.
Yeah, but it's
healing
like
cooldown.
if I ramp properly, it does like 40% per tick. It's actually huge.
But I want to try an on-use trinket. Should I try that Ritual Forge that takes 15% of my health away? Or the other one that's like a Spy Masters for melee?
Oh shit! What's the spy mission for melee?
So the Unyielding Nether Prism, you get up to 15 stacks, and each stack is like 4k agility.
Oh,
So-
isn't there also one that like
Hey,
isn't the one
log
that takes your
option.
health the one that gives you like a shit ton of
Get
main
Stormwind.
stuff?
Yeah, but it decays like a Balefire branch, so it lasts 30 seconds though, so I would assume it like decays similar to Balefire. But yeah, if you're a class that like gets all your damage off in the first 10 seconds, it's probably very good.
Eddie, you're gonna
That's
be immortal,
pissed
by the
off.
way.
The problem is it's a 2-minute cooldown, and they've like homogenized every agility class to be a minute 30, like almost every single one.
Yeah. Well,
So good luck.
actually,
You think it's
that
you?
that trinket could work.
Even MM Hunter that used to like CDR its true shot now is a 1 minute 30 or something, right? It's just so funny.
It's really not a good thing if all of the algaes are starting to become 1 minute 30s because at some point in raid, someone has to do mechanics.
Further down.
And then nobody's gonna want to do mechanics because they all have CDs up at the same time. I think I could probably play the whatever that decay trinket is on Felsguard because it's still 2 minutes. And it does all its damage up front, technically.
Dude, Sinrug looks crazy cracked.
Yo, Tettles.
What's up, buddy?
Allie says that your background is very neat and tidy of your apartment.
That is. I have just like Ethernet
I'm well
cables.
coordinated.
I have Ethernet
Dude,
cables.
tell me
that
about
just
it.
Go through
Dude,
the middle of my
Fuck
floor.
XLR cables, by the way. Fuck XLR cables.
Look at that.
He said he's got some cables back there.
Dude,
They're
it-
tough to hide.
Like massive, like 30-foot long
Press
Ethernet
there,
cables.
Ew.
So wait, have you guys gotten the Reshi wraps yet?
Yes, I have it. I have
I
it.
don't have
I-
it.
How do you get the buff? Or is it like does it just randomly rock the buff?
I don't have like an actual like thing to put in it because I've only done part of the storyline. But I assume doing more of the storyline will give me the rest of it.
What the fuck is a fiber socket? Is that a
Well, so the fiber
socket
socket.
for
I think
That
it's,
is-
I think
that
fiber
is-
socket's like a tailoring item, right?
Yes, I believe so. There is some form of this that requires actual crafting and crafting orders. So yeah, that's back on the menu.
Yeah, dude, you're not gonna be able to die, Drogo. Promise.
Yeah, I like that.
This shit is
I'm a
OP,
full
bro.
bigger.
Oh, nobody knows what the best target AoE is.
It's OP, and I don't have to do anything for it. It just happens.
Is there a... Oh. Is there a way to summon me a Stormwind?
Are you gonna summon stones from it? I think so.
Okay, well, I guess summon me the dungeon then.
You have Dalaran Hearth or something?
Oh yeah, forgot that's the thing I can do. Nope, I just got DC'd.
I think we all got.
Why does this happen?
I think we all got DC'd. Unless Greg didn't get DC'd, but DXM and I got knocked off on the
Greg-
same.
I did
second you
indeed.
Okay.
Maybe
We get scaled to 710.
I think they took the PTR down because I can't seem to log back in.
What time are you leaving?
Oh yeah, PTR's down then.
Yeah, I can't get in. What is it, 12? Yeah, it sounds about right.
Oh no,
That'll,
server's
did
up.
you get my...
Server's up.
Oh. I'm stuck at Retrieving Realm List. I'm
Oh,
gonna
shit.
put the game in restart.
Open it back up again. I mean, it's not
Oh,
broken.
did you get the message
was-
I sent you on
It's not a
on
bug or
PTR,
anything.
on BNet?
Sorry, me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see that message then?
Yeah.
Okay. Just okay.
Champion track? Yes, I think that is champion track. I think it's the top of champion track. Would I play PTR? For fun mostly. I don't know. I enjoy playing PTR.
I cannot get into this thing. It's just saying Retrieving Realm List. Did they take our realm down specifically or something?
No, it popped up for me. It showed all the realms for a sec. I was able to. I think it's just-
Yeah, Benedictus is down.
Wait, but I'm on Firak, I'm pretty sure. Well, it just shows my characters aren't there or some shit. Copy new character time?
Oh, I don't know if they're buffing the cheat death trinket. Maybe. I mean, that cheat death trinket is garbed though. Keeper set bonus? I don't. I haven't looked at numbers at all on any of the set bonus stuff.
Yeah, we are trapped.
I mean, both Keeper and Alun's Chosen should give us a little target damage. I don't know.
I think they're doing some weird PTR pseudo maintenance thing.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a break for a little bit then.
Alright, yeah, I guess me too. Well, it was one
GG's.
game, it was a good time.
GG's.
GG's.
Fucking Blizzard. Alright, Blizzard took down the PTR. I'll be back. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. Maybe tomorrow. Actually, we have raid testing tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be streaming raid testing. Alright, GG skis. Goodbye, everybody.